Hey guys, it's your buddy Hot here, back for some more Path of the Dwarf. We are wrapping up God of War. Hey, stop that barking. My dogs decided to bark now at the beginning of the recording. But anyway, we are in Jotunheim. And we are going to the highest peak in this realm to finally wrap this up. So let's jump straight in, because I don't know how long this endgame stuff is going to take. Normally, there's a lot of cutscenes, a lot of stuff is revealed, maybe one more big boss fight, and then the credits.
Look! We're on the giant's fingers. I can see the highest peak ahead. Right over there. We did it.
We did it.
What are you doing?
I have nothing more to hide.
Can we go now? We're so close.
Boy. Carry her.
Alright, well, let's keep going.
Boy.
It's nothing. I just thought I'd hear voices by now. Hello? Anybody here?
What am I looking at?
What is this place?
They must have all come through here when they left Midgard. What was left of them.
Why carve all these faces?
What if this is all the giants that got out of Midgard alive? Not really many at all. Odin and Thor, ruining everything for everybody.
Woo! Alright. Ooh, this is spooky, and it is probably not gonna go the way we thought.
Huh. Who's the Guardian?
The what? The Guardian returns. We foresee Midgard's fate overrun a second hell. Neither Odin nor his dead may reach Jotunheim. The way must be shut. The serpent and the Guardian remained. They alone shall keep our hope. When doom befalls the indestructible, only then shall the Guardian return. Until then we await a better world, one without fear, without greed, without war. We wait for deliverance and justice. We wait for a champion. We will wait for word that gods grow good. Hope that world gets here soon.
I should feel them, but I don't. This place is dead. What happened to them? Why'd Mom send us here?
One question is answered and two more take its place.
Wait! Father! Something's happening! It's your axe. It's Mother. Look. She's arguing with a bunch of giants. She knew giants? That's us. The first time we met the world serpent. But how? And our fight with Baldur. But that just happened. Wait. They knew everything that was going to happen. The dragon in the mountain, the stone mason, all these drawings. This is our story.
No. This is your story.
But what does it all mean?
That I was not the only parent with secrets.
You didn't know. She was a giant. I'm a giant. Why didn't she tell us?
She sent us here knowing we would find this.
But why not just tell us the truth?
Your mother would have had good reasons. Baldur was never sent to find me. He was tracking her all along, not knowing she was only ashes.
If she had a plan for us, I trust it. Whatever it is. Besides, she hasn't been wrong yet. Come on. We're so close to the end now.
Yes. Yes, we are.
That does not bode well. But let's go face it.
Look, it's Mother. She was here. She saw every step we took before we took it. Like she was always with us. Watching over us. Leading us home. Let's finish it.
I don't know what you were looking at, boy. They're all corpses.
Father.
No. We do it together. Son. Goodbye, Faith.
I love you, Mom. The giants. They really are all gone. There's nothing for us here.
Come.
So, I get that Mother was a giant, which makes me part giant and part god.
And part mortal.
Right. I guess there's just one thing I don't understand. My name on the wall. The giants called me... Loki?
Loki. That's the name your mother wanted for you when you were born. She must have called you that to her people.
But why?
A question for another day. Let us go home.
That boy is going to cause Ragnarok.
Guess it all makes sense now. Why she wanted to end up here? Be with her kind? But did she know it was gonna be like this here? Is this what she wanted us to see? Did she want us to tell the people? Or keep it a secret?
I do not know.
So what should we do?
I trust you to decide that.
Oh. So, why'd you want to name me Atreus? I know it can't be for a god.
No. He was a soldier. A Spartan.
A great warrior?
All Spartans are great warriors. We trained from birth. Our lives were discipline, duty, battle, and death. Life was grim, and we greeted it grimly. But Atreus of Sparta was unlike the rest of us. He wore a smile even in the worst of times. He was happy. He inspired us to hope that though we were machines of war, yet there was humanity in us. Goodness. When the day came for him to lay down his life in battle, his sacrifice saved countless others and turned the tide in our favor. I carried him home on his shield and buried him with all the honors of Spartan custom. His memory was a comfort in dark times.
Wow, you actually told a good story. We missed it.
This is a really cool way to do the credits. I'm totally in control, by the way. This is a very cool way to do the credits.
I understand if you want to go home, but maybe helping people is part of why Mom sent us out here, too. I mean, what would Atreus of Sparta do?
And what would Loki do?
Huh. That's a weird name. I'm glad we went with yours.
Lads, am I glad to see you. I believe I've reached my limit for dwarven charm.
What happened, Mimir?
They took an uncomfortable number of measurements and then proceeded to bicker about the weather.
Where do you want us to take you?
How about the warm confines of anywhere bloody else?
100% complete. Yes. Let's just go back to Midgard. Don't know why I did the X button.
Before we return to Midgard, I should warn you. More time has passed than you want to realize. The snowfall that began when you slew Balder, it's become something else.
Huh?
Stuff of omens.
For the coming of winter.
Not just any winter, but a great winter to span 3 summers. And when it's done, Ragnarok begins.
Uh-oh.
Aye, snow. Lots more snow. And then the end of the bloody world. In that approximate order.
Another prophecy.
No, brother. Prophecy doesn't expect this for 100 more winters at least. You've changed something. Prophecy didn't count on you.
Interesting.
I'm telling you, it's Thimblewind. I can feel it in my scrotum. This is the big one.
Stop saying that. Oh, you're making me very nervous. It was bound to snow sooner or later.
That ain't just snow and you know it. It's the end times.
How dare you make me the voice of reason?
Guys,
Just discussing the weather. Bit of a cold snap lately.
What he means is, Thimblewinter's upon us, boys. The winter to end all winters. I can feel it in my scrotum.
yeah. We heard.
So if you're heading home, try to keep moving. And also, to not die.
Or if you're not heading home, same advice. Come on in, then. So much for peace and quiet.
I can still buy stuff. Oh, there's more. Icarus Storm. And resources. Now I can just buy Hardened Svartalheim steel. Great, great, great. Let's see what this world is about, boy. There's nowhere else to go but home, so... We also can't get there this way. I was like, wait, I can't go there on the boat. I've got to go through the thing. Okay. Gotta go through the gate. Anything changed? No. Everything's still the same. Alright, let's head home.
Brothers, there's another thing I must let you know. From the time you were away in Jotunheim.
Well, tell us then.
It concerns Freya. She paid me a visit.
What did you tell her?
What little I know about where Odin may have kept her Valkyrie wings. Seems she's rather bent on reclaiming her warrior spirit. I'm afraid the cycle of vengeance may not be so easily broken.
While we were in Jotunheim, Freya found Mimir to ask where Odin might have kept her warrior spirit. That's a little scary. What's on the map? Oh, Jotunheim is now one of the realms, but there's like nothing there. Absolutely nothing. Okay. So next game, predictions. Freya, the one that's coming after us, but Ragnarok is also going to be happening. So, yeah, we got a lot to do in God of War 5.
We're finally home. Feels like a lifetime ago.
Bit drafty, maybe. It's a right improvement over having tree bark in your Tadger.
Time to rest.
I'm gonna sleep through winter.
Well, let me do it.
Okay, this'll do.
Sleep.
Way ahead of you.
Years later.
Your ball.
Oh, so they literally slept for years? Oh. That was Thor. Ah, there they are. The credits. Man, oh my gosh, this game. Oh, I love this series so much. Hands down, favorite game series of all time. Man, and now I've got to talk to you guys through all of this. Oh my goodness. Man, such a good game, such a great story. And I know people always knock on, well, people knock on everything and they say that this wasn't much to it. It's just a hack and slasher. I'm like, yeah, but you don't play a God of War game for the combat. You play a God of War game for the story. And this one is good. Oh, man. Love the music. I'm gonna get this whole album. I wonder what I get for 100%ing this thing. Because I did all of it. I'll let you... I might do a stream of this another time just to sort of like show off some of the other stuff. Like the big thing that I had to do that you guys saw a little bit of was fight all of those Valkyries, and there turned out to be 9 of them. And they are super difficult. Once you beat 8 of them, collected their helms, you had to go to this place called the Council of the Valkyries, which is this place that you go to, and it's like a circle with a bunch of stone thrones, and you have to put each helmet on a throne, and then after that it opened up a realm tear, and inside that realm tear was the supposed queen of the Valkyries. That's kind of what they were talking about with the Freya stuff. It wasn't actually the queen of the Valkyries, but she was the last one. Freya is the queen of the Valkyries, and Odin took her wings from her, so she wasn't what she was. So that one, the last Valkyrie, excuse me, stepped up and was sort of queen, quote unquote, in her absence. But Odin, being terrible, corrupted their physical forms and turned them into these terrible monsters. So you had to beat them in order to free their spirits. But you free all those, you get a bunch of cool stuff, and you learn why the whole Freya getting her Valkyrie wings back is a big deal, because she's basically about to become the biggest, baddest Valkyrie of all, and she has her heart set on revenge on Kratos, which is why that's bad. So we'll see. Super intense music. Woo. And then there's this song. Yeah, but I've got 2 favorites. It's intense chanting and then this melodic lullaby, who I assume is supposed to be Frey. Oh, man, I wish I had more to talk about. I'm in that post-game high where you're just like, I just beat a video game. I'm feeling pretty good about myself, even though it's just a video game. And I'm just sort of basking in all the stuff that happened. And I've got that extra level of accomplishment feeling, you know, that what is it? Satisfaction, because I 100%ed that game. I did absolutely everything. I found every treasure. I found every bit of equipment. I found all the Valkyries and did that. I killed all the ravens, and if you remember, there's like 52 of those ravens. Killed all of those things. Did all of it. Now, I'm pretty sure there is stuff that I didn't find. I've tried to avoid the internet with stuff like this, but in my research on figuring out exactly where certain things were, like the ravens and stuff like that, because some of those were hard to find, there was like hints of a secret boss, and I have no idea if that's true or not. I mean, I could pull it up and see if that's a thing. Of War secret boss. It says 23 secret bosses that you must find and defeat. A lot of them are talking about the Valkyries, but I don't think that's what they were talking about here. Because if the Valkyries were the quote-unquote secret bosses, you know, then Dunzo did that. Maybe they mean the dragons as well. I showed you one dragon, but there were actually 3 dragons, and I did all of those. Did all the dragons. Freed them. Found all the secret stuff. I got a video up that I've got muted, and I'm trying to figure out who these secret bosses supposedly were. The Ancients, did those. I beat the Ancients. Yeah. Beat all the Ancients. Some of them you can't avoid. Yeah, the one in Fafnir's thing was really difficult. Yeah, and I beat the ice ones. Beat all those guys. How many of them were there? The episode is officially over, but we're not missing what's at the end of these credits. I'm pretty sure there's something. The Travelers is the next one, they said, and I did all the Travelers. You beat the Travelers because they're difficult, and you get stuff from them. Blah, 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 blah. And they got pretty easy towards the end. Like, I thought they were these big bad dudes. The Death Eaters, I beat those. Yeah, the Trolls. Did the Trolls. Killed all the Trolls. So yeah. Who's next? the 8 Valkyries. Did that. And they were hard. God, the last Valkyrie, she actually had some AI going, because she would change her fighting style every time you fought her. So you couldn't learn the pattern. There was no pattern to learn. Ugh. That was frustrating. That one took me the longest. And man, basically I just stacked strength and got strong enough and fast enough to hurt her more than she hurt me. But that's it. Yeah, I did all the secret bosses, evidently. So there's nothing left in this game, guys. I did it all. Did it all. Which is cool. Like I said, it always feels good to do everything in the first run of a game. I'm wondering... I know there's more stuff, though. There's always more stuff in a God of War game. So I'm probably going to replay it on the harder difficulties. Which doesn't sound appealing right now after having just beat it. I'll probably take a break for a while. I've got some other projects and stuff that I want to do. As far as Let's Play projects go, though, I don't really know, guys. You'll probably have to jump into the comments and start making suggestions. I could go back to a few that I've never finished. We stopped right in the middle of Rhyme to do this one, so we could go back to Rhyme. I could go back to Shadow of War and kind of change it around, because I know I said I was going to 100% that one also on screen, but I'm like, no, what? I am not a completionist as far as episodes go. It just takes too long. So I can jump back on Shadow of War and just do main quest stuff, try to get that done as fast as possible, just so we can see that story and kind of wrap that up. What else is one I never finished? Oh, I never finished Final Fantasy X. Never finished that one. We could get into that one as well. Huh. So we do got some stuff that we could possibly do. Yeah. So I'll think about it and figure out what the game plan is. But by the time you guys are seeing this, I will have beaten this approximately 2 weeks earlier than the post date. So, well, not the post date, but the day that it comes out, which, according to my notes, this will come out June 25th, a Monday. And I will have beaten this 2 weeks prior. Like, the actual day today is June 11th. So, time travel. Oh, that's a cool name. Thorir Johansson. Vegard Martigerson. Man, these names are so cool. But yeah, so I've got a few weeks to think about what I'm gonna do next, guys. I'll confer with Travis and all of that and try to figure out where we're going from here, because whew, man, it's a good time. I really love doing this. I love it so much, and I love that you guys support it. And thank you for all that support, because without you guys liking what we do, well, to be honest, we probably still do it if nobody liked it, but it wouldn't be as good as it is now without you guys, because you guys make the really cool stuff happen, like Table Scraps. Table Scraps is awesome, and it happened because people like you guys believed in us and wanted us to make it happen. So it happened. It's the power of friendship. Huzzah! It's very ominous for the power of friendship with the music in the background. It's like you say, the power of friendship, and all the Vikings are like, oh, no. That'll betray you every time. Oh, these credits are a long one. I hate that this is so long, guys, and if you've made it this far, thanks for sticking it in. Hopefully most of you were smart enough to skip past these, because I can't skip past them. One, because I have a belief that when you finish a game, you sit through the credits. You may get up and go to the bathroom real fast or get you another drink, but you sit through those credits because, one, you never know what's going to happen in credits. And credit stuff, extra fun stuff, secret stuff happens in credits, and a lot of the times you only get one chance to see it unless you beat the game all over again and see it again, because there's a lot of times there's no way to go back. There's no way to go back because after the credits, I guarantee you it's going to ask me to save, and then I can't go back because I have to save. Otherwise, I lose all of my stuff. But that's why we do Let's Plays, so that we can see it together. Oh, Lord. This is taking a long time. So bored. Yeah, like at this point is when I get bored. And I'm looking around just in my house, and I'm like looking at the stuff I gotta do. Like I got bookshelves I need to reorganize and clean and all kinds of stuff like that. And I got projects for the channel that I could be working on, and stuff for table scraps I can be working on. Stuff from my other D&D groups that I could be working on. But I'm going to probably enjoy brunch after this. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Get me something to drink, something to eat, and we'll be good to go. Oh my goodness, it took so many people to make this game happen. Makes sense though, because it was so good. Just all the great things about it. Like, I've really enjoyed the little small touches that they put into it. Like, if you notice, there's no loading screen. Really. I mean, there is a loading screen, and you probably didn't even realize it was a loading screen because there was no cutoff. You went from one thing to another while it was loading, and it was super, super cool. Like, I figured it out eventually. The portal doors where you would like kind of go into it's the fast travel mechanism where you'd hold up the rock and the door would open and you'd pick where you go, and then you walk along that path in like the super magical Bifrost area. It took me a while to figure it out, but that path, y'all, is a circle. You literally walk around in a circle until the next part of the game loads, and then you go through the door. But the way they did it makes you feel like you are physically traveling the Bifrost to get to another physical area. And I tested it. I was like, is this a circle? And I looked at a thing, got all the way back around to it. I'm like, yeah, this is a circle. And once you go through it, you can actually turn around and go back. And then you're still going in the circle. And if you really look, you can see it. It's just a circle. And I know that's a really nerdy thing to freak out about, but I'm just sort of like, wow, that is a super clever way to do a loading screen. So kudos to them for that. Kudos for all just the seamless transitions between gameplay and the cutscenes. It was great. It was so good. There were several times where I like, wait, am I supposed to be doing something? Or for instance, when we're fighting Baldur on the back of that dragon he had before we killed it. At one point I didn't realize I was supposed to be running up the dragon, so I jump on the dragon and I'm just sort of standing there, and I'm like, oh crap, I'm supposed to be doing the thing. So all that's really good. Man. I've also been thinking about possibly doing the video game movies, if you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't know if I can record all that. I would definitely have to like do editing and stuff. But basically what I'm talking about is when you can go online and look up the such and such movie where basically someone plays the whole game, but they cut out all the filler stuff and it's just straight storyline the entire time. There's one huge one I saw. It was all of the Batman Arkham games in one go. It was crazy, but super cool at the same time. So I thought about, what if I did that? But then a lot of people do those and there's like no commentary at all. It's just about the video game, which I really appreciate for certain things. Because, sometimes you're trying to really like enjoy the game and then the commentating is like taking away from it. It's really distracting. I try not to do that. I try to enjoy the video game with you guys as I'm doing these. So that's why sometimes I'll be pretty talkative when not much is going on, and other times I'm like barely say a word all episode because a lot of stuff happens. So I don't know if that's something you'd be interested in. Pop a comment down there and be like, yes, do that. Or if you have any other stuff that you'd like to see us do, we are open to suggestion all the time. Because sometimes we get ideas and we try stuff and we just don't know how it's received. Mostly because we don't plug it as well as we should. Like, for instance, I have a podcast that I do. It's called Chapter 1. And I read the first chapters of books. Just the first chapter so that nobody gets mad at me for, like, giving free audiobook stuff out. But, yeah, I've done about 4 or 5 episodes of that. And you can find that on podcast software. Yep. So, I don't think anyone has heard a single episode apart from me. But, yeah, that's some deep-seated nuggets you have learned if you sat through these credits with me. But most of you were probably smart enough to go to the end. So, who knows? Maybe some of you found Chapter 1. Some deep Two Beards Play lore you're digging up now. Man, these are long. Even the music is giving up. They're like, they've gotten to like to the stock choir church music at this point, where everyone's just like, God, this is so long. What do we want to sing now? I don't know. Let's just do some Aves and call it a day. But the day's not over because it just keeps going. Every time it gets dark under the credits, like every time one passes and there's like a pause, I'm like, oh, is that? Nope. All these people, Lord. This is going to be a long episode, mostly because of credits. I'm wondering if that Thor thing was the secret ending. Like, if you do all of it, you get to see Thor at the end of it. And if you don't, then you get, like, they're going to sleep. The end. I'll look that up later. Shoot, I can look it up now. God of War secret ending. Alright, I pulled up a video. They're going back in the house. He's checking out everything. There's nothing to do. Alright, so just throwing stuff down. Now they're gonna go to sleep. This guy even matched Kratos and Atreus' armor. Years later. Yep, it's the same thing we just saw. Grab your stuff. A lot of lightning and stuff happening. Thunder. Open the door. There he is. He's screaming, "Who are you?" And there's the hammer. I don't know. Might be more stuff at the end, but I guess we won't know till we get there. And why aren't we there? Oh my gosh. Ugh. This is terrible. These credits are so long. Yeah, I'm running out of stuff to say, guys, so probably just gonna be quiet to the end of this. Please fast forward at this point. I am out of stuff to talk about. Oh, here we go.
Atreus, are you ready?
Yeah, but I had the weirdest dream. Fimbulwinter was ending, and Thor came for us, here at the house.
It was only a dream.
But it felt different. It felt real. It felt like the future.
Then we will worry about it tomorrow. Today, there are still things we can do. Come.
Is there, though? Is there stuff to do? What could there possibly be left to do? No. There is nothing left to do. So I guess this is just the chance to save and go do any extra stuff that you didn't do before. But hey, we got the extra ending evidently. But well, alright guys, well I guess this is officially a wrap on this playthrough then. Wow, it's been a lot of fun and I hope you've enjoyed it. If you are brand new to the channel, excuse me, make sure you subscribe so you can see the next project. Also follow us on all our social media. Check us out on Facebook because we post a lot of stuff on there. Also, you can go to twobeardsplay.com and excuse me, buy merchandise. Everything you buy on twobeardsplay.com goes to support the channel and make things bigger and better for you guys so that we can keep enjoying video games together. Well, I'm going to wrap it up, guys. Until next time, something new will happen. This is your buddy Hadhod, Path of the Dwarf. My son, Atreus, and I are going to do something else now. But until then, guys, thank you for all your support and help in this, and we will see you next time with a new adventure. Until then, God bless you.